Talk to the conscious family right quick. The masses of the people gonna die never knowing the truth, family. Never knowing the truth. And we got this thing with this mantra we say, each one teach one. I understand it. But what we gotta know is the masses ain't gonna come. Only the chosen is gonna come. So we gotta teach. But the masses is the walking dead, man. They the walking dead. They done. Listen, when I first came into the game, right, I used to think I was late. Hold on, baby. I thought I was late coming into the game, right? But in reality, I was early, mad early. Cause I used to talk to other people, black people, like they already knew. And they used to give me these funny looks and like, or eyes would get big like they learning. And then it took me a while to catch on that we was mad early in the game. And we still mad early in the game. And that was 10 years ago. What I'm talking about. But even 10 years later, we still early in the game. So the masses of people in the last 10 years still ain't got it, even though you got more technology today where you accessible to more information than any time in history, to a certain degree. Because you could just push a button today and go do the research. But before you had to be in some kind of organization, somebody had to give you those keys to where you could go so you would know what to even go search for. Cause the mind can't know something that it don't know. You see what I'm saying? So somebody had to give you a key to that car so you can drive and make it into consciousness. So most of the masses of the people will never make it that far. Especially when you talking about you gotta read all these books. And then we done been taught being smart is stupid and being stupid is smart. And if you want to hide something from a Negro, where do you put it? In a book. Black people ain't started that. Black people ain't started that. Them Europeans write books for each other to read. They not expecting you to read it. Matter of fact, if you pull out a black person pull out a book in public, all the white people go, well, what you read? Because they surprised to see a black man or a black woman that ever read. And that's been down through the times of history. The only book they would ever let us read was the Bible. And and once we got that, you seen what we did with that, with Ned Turner and all of them. Started revolutions with the Bible. You see what I'm saying? But the masses, and see, when I had first started, hold on, baby. Hold on. When I had first started, I got the babies in here. I just push record. When I feel it, I just push record. But when I first started, they used to send me to the back of the line, say, King, go back there and teach them. You know what I mean? Get them some information so they can clean themselves up. Cause I know what the power of the information do. So they elders, and I would just listen, go to the back of the line, to the lowest neighborhoods and teach and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And again, some people would get it, some people wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? More people would not get it than would get it. You see what I'm saying? And some people through the years done called me, bro, you done changed my life. You know, you gave me some jewels that I done kept for all them years. And I've just now started to look them up, bro. And I should have looked them up 10 years ago when you told me. You know what I'm saying? Think how far I would be then. You see what I'm saying? Because what the continent did for my life, it took me directly out the streets, nigga. So I know what the consciousness is. Uh, what the consciousness is. You see, Elijah Muhammad, he was cleaning brothers up. No, even it's Islam, but it was powerful enough to clean them up from dope heads. You know what I'm saying? That thing, this brother own a little business, and they got him a nice little wife, nice little car, nice little house. Nigga dressing in, they got a little bow tie on. I love that about the Nation of Islam. You see what I'm saying? Cleaning the brothers up in the street. So I know how powerful this message is. You see what I'm saying? That's why this ain't about no views, no none of that. Cause I know once this information get into the right hands, I know where it's gonna go. You see what I'm saying? And so coming in the original, way, you know, it's shocking to the mind. You see, even the Bible say, seeking you shall find, but when you find, you're gonna be disturbed. You know what I'm saying? But when you be disturbed, you're gonna see all the glory in the kingdom of God. You're gonna be holding it. You know what I'm saying? Say exactly that. You know what I'm saying? You will take over the world after that. You know what I'm saying? As if to say, when you find consciousness, your higher self, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be disturbing because of what you thought you knew wasn't really true. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't really true. They only, gave you some things, but they didn't give you the real thing. You see what I'm saying? So when you learn this new consciousness, and when you first come in, you're gonna find things that's disturbing because of what you've been taught to believe. And now you starting to know. It's I mean, when I first came in, I started to learn some things. I mean, my mind just went blank. It just felt like I was floating for a minute. Like, what? Like, I was shocked. So I can imagine how the masses feel. I can imagine how the masses feel coming in, hearing what we be saying and how shocking it be to hear that. You know what I mean? Because, that go to that, to where, it almost, they wish they never even heard you say, because once you hear certain pieces of consciousness, information, it totally shocks the brain. Cognitive dissonance, you know what I mean? And it immediately may happen. And you can never get it out your head. You know what I mean? You will never be able to get it out your head. And let me get a little drink, y'all. I still battling this cold. But coming into the consciousness, yo, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like being reborn again. Like, you know what I mean? It took, like, when it's gonna take a while when you first come in for you to get it. Because you're gonna have to really study, because after that, because you're gonna have to empty your whole what you thought was true. You're gonna have to empty that all out, drain all that out your body, out your mind, out your heart and your spirit. So you're gonna be an empty vessel. So you're gonna have to fill it back up again with new information. It's gonna take some time. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have to study much as you can to get that power back in you after you empty your vessel of all the garbage you've been taught over all these years. So that's all it is. It's just what you think to be true is really not. And the elite people of this society constructed it, the society for the masses of the people to stay ignorant. To stay ignorant. Not to learn it. Because why would, like Dr. Clark always say, hold on, baby. Like Dr. Clark always say, I'm coming with you and get some ice cream in a minute. Like Dr. Clark always say, the powerful people ain't gonna never teach the, less powerless people to take their power. Why would these, the elite people that make all these billions of dollars give you all the information so you can take their power from them? You know what I'm saying? But then they turn around and tell you the meek shall inherit the earth. So as if you gotta wait. You see what I'm saying? So the masses of people is caught in the cycle, the merry-go-round. You see what I'm saying? La la land. Something they trapped in the matrix, man. They trapped in a universe that ain't even real. It's plastic. This Play-Doh. You see what I'm saying? And they more scared to wake up than anything. Information is scary sometimes. You know what I mean? So, and they really believe that these gods and all this is true. But when they hear what the truth really is, it's shocking. So we'll build on this some more, family. I might come back with it if y'all like it. Jump out.